My name is Travis Zavaleta, and this is the story of how I designed, built, and learned to fly a 70-mile-per-hour FPV drone. First, let me show you my progression as a pilot and the power of an FPV drone. So you're thinking, okay, this kid made a drone. I have a drone, or I've seen someone fly a drone. Which could be true, but I'd like to further explain what an FPV drone is. There's two types of drones, FPV and cinematic. There's three subdivisions under FPV drones: freestyle, racing, and cinematic. So a racing drone looks something like this, and goes faster, is lighter, but can't carry a camera. I'll next talk about cinematic drones. This is what they look like, and they're heavier, can't go as fast, and can go farther. They're not meant to take tight turns like a freestyle or racing drone. They're meant to give off this flowy effect in the video. And finally, freestyle drones. This is what I built. Freestyle drones are kind of a mix between racing and cinematic. They give off this flowy effect while are also able to take these really tight turns. They pack a ton of power, but can't fly for as long as a cinematic drone. Now for a normal cinematic drone. These drones can usually fly longer, can't go as fast, and are meant to usually just take these stunning videos and pictures. But what's really the difference? I mean, can't you just take all these cool shots with a normal drone? Well, there's one big difference. So the drone doesn't auto-level. If you push the stick up like this, the drone would move like this. Tilting this stick to the side like this will result in the drone doing this. If you tilt this to the side, the drone will do this. So you can quickly see that the drone will do anything you want it to do, and it'll hold it. Now if you look at a normal cinematic drone, pushing the stick to the side like this will only result in the drone moving about like that. It won't go upside down, it won't do anything you want it to do, and if you let go of these sticks, the drone will just level itself out. This means that it's safer, easier to fly, but you can't do as many cool things with it. So, let's talk about inspiration. I've always loved flying drones. It just felt like freedom. Yet quickly I realized how limiting our normal drone is. You couldn't go fast or dive out of the sky. But then the journey started. One day I was scrolling through YouTube and I came across a video called Welcome to Paradise. So I clicked. that was pretty cool. And at that point, I knew I had to build one. But building a drone isn't like any other skill. You have to know how to do so many different things. From designing, to building, to soldering. And here's how that went. These are the parts to an FPV drone. I'll keep it nice and quick. You have a camera, VTX, receiver, flight controller and ESC, GPS, 4 motors, a 3D printed mount for antennas or GPS, a battery, a frame, a radio, and a pair of goggles. And this is what it looks like in real life. I then had to learn how to fly the drone, which took 14 hours on a simulator. I had to learn how to 3D print, how a battery works, how to program the drone. It was a lot, but I did all of it using just, well, the internet. I still messed up a lot, but I guess that's life. So after 2 years of building, designing, crashing, and failing, this was the moment that I had waited for. This was the first flight.
Okay, I don't know if you can see this, but right there is the drone. Yeah, let's go.
For the final chapter of this video, I'd like to talk about risk. The shots in the beginning were for me. I would often go up probably about 200 to 250 feet and then dive down. But if something were to go wrong at that 200 foot mark, the drone would be done for.
Can you save it?
No. You win some and you lose some. And I think one could say that I did in fact just lose this one. Took just a tiny little fall. Just a little tiny fall out of the sky. Yeah. Now the process repeats. Back to the drawing board. You design, you build, you fly, you crash, and then you repeat. And then I realized something. Life is about taking risks. For risk yields progress. Thank you for watching. And a special thanks to Colin Snyder.